Girls, here we go. Game number 1 of our next series now, our final series, really, of the day, actually. We got OG versus Moriarty here. Yes, this is a rematch, and, you know, it is just a weird feeling, right, where, you know, I'm honestly hyped that this is a rematch here because, obviously, this series yesterday, it went the distance, went all 3 games. Yes, it had the upset with Moriarty coming out on top over OG, so, you know, OG... an attempt to get some revenge, to say the least, against Moriarty. But on the other side of it, Moriarty trying to prove, if anything, that that was not a fluke either. And they're here to make a statement themselves. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here on BreakyCPK. Going to be your caster. And, of course, this is the MDL European qualifying coverage. All right, so first pick, Omni Knight. Not really surprising there. The initial bans, by the way, you had a Chen, Death Prophet, and an Elder Titan. I was going to say, though, they did not ban the Razor, and OG picks up on that right away. They pick up the Razor, so no surprise there. You know, of course, you still have like a Rubik comes to mind. Well, you can't do Brewmaster; he's banned, but they are going to go Rubik as well. And this just seems like, you know, I almost don't even feel it doesn't even feel like that good calling these picks anymore because whenever you have a first pick Omni Knight, there's really just a couple of heroes that come to mind where it's almost like you have to pick them up if they're on the board. So. Razor and Rubik are actually 2 of those. Again, Brewmaster is definitely another one. Happens to be banned here. Remaining. So, good pick start here for OG. And then Gyrocopter, though, coming out for Moriarty. So, you know, both sides definitely have their strengths, no doubt. I mean, it's because of the Razor Rubik response from OG to help take care of the Omni Knight especially. It allows Moriarty to pick up one of the most powerful cores right now in the competitive scene in Gyrocopter. So, yeah, liking where or how both teams are starting here. And now the bans to follow. We do see a Witch Doctor coming out with a Tinker ban as well for Moriarty. Obviously, we just had No Tail plays Tinker against Double Dimension right there, and ultimately doing very well in the winning effort. So. Understandable, Moriarty's choosing to ban him there. Let me actually pull up the series of yesterday and look, double check again on how the drafts played out. Yeah, all 3 games, they really were some pretty unique drafts from game to game. Like, usually in these best-of-3 series, you'll see somewhat similarity. Man, there must have been, every game had at least, like, 4 or 5 different heroes, if not more. It's pretty crazy, actually, looking back at the drafts here. For these between these 2 teams yesterday and how they picked, excuse me. But Tusk is going to be OG to snap reaction of Puck coming out for Moriarty. So it's both a bit of a takeaway, I'm sure, as well as a strong option for themselves. Again, the Drain Coil call down synergy is definitely a strong combo of abilities to take advantage of. Also, Puck happens to match up very well against Razor if they do meet in the middle lane. Definitely not guaranteed, of course. Although, you know, with the Omni Knight, I guess the likelihood that Puck will be in the middle is pretty high. But for OG, of course, they could send Razor to safe lane and have another mid matchup instead, which we'll most likely end up seeing here, would be my guess. So looking back at OG, though, as far as what they still need, need their own offlaner. Beastmaster is still on the board. Doom is also still on the board. Man, Moriarty is just snap picking. They are very confident with their picks, not using really any reserve time just about. Already now 4 picks in, but they go Bane response very quickly. But yeah, back to the Doom. That's yet another answer to Omni Knight, but also pretty good against Puck, of course, with the Doom ability itself. You know, you could take over Purge Creep if need be, things like that. So,
5 seconds remaining.
Getting to why the Doom is picked up, but it's starting to get to the point also of, is there an argument to be made, you know, are you going a little too over the top on really trying to lock down one hero, in this case, Omni Knight? And I don't know. It is tough to say. Now, at the same time, yes, Doom also, like I said, is decent against Puck, and it's not like he's just only good against Omni Knight. But it does seem like a heavy priority is being put there from OG, no doubt. So, Moriarty, thinking about their final pick, which will actually most likely be a position 4, right? Unless they want to do the Puck support. Or dare I say Gyrocopter support? No, probably not. Right now, that's just not something you want to be doing, it seems like. He'd be passing up on his core potential. I suppose they could even, because of all the counterplay on the other side, they could even prioritize putting Omni Knight in a support role and instead having another either offlane option, or they could just send Puck offlane and then get another mid hero altogether. I mean, there's definitely a plethora of things that Moriarty can do here with their final pick and how they want to play it out. So, Dark Willow is going to be the final ban from OG. So, it's interesting how we did not see Dark Willow banned or picked at all in cast what, like 8 or 9 games yesterday. And today, both the first 2 games, Double Dimension OG, the first series here, and now this game 1 of this series, we happen to see Dark Willow banned. But they take out the Dark Willow. Moriarty now going to spend some time thinking about their final ban. Of course, OG, again, it's a matter of do they still need their mid or safe lane. You'd figure probably more of the safe, or more of the mid hero, excuse me. I assume it's going to be a Mad Razor, and then still needing their no-tail hero, perhaps. Is Terrorblade still there? Terrorblade is still there. Could be a potential pick. One that no-tail definitely likes to play.
Team pick.
They banned DK, so... Oh, yeah, that's right. If they're going to be picking a mid-hero, what am I saying? So, Dragon Knight's one that I brought up a lot of times yesterday, actually. But they take out DK, so mid options. Again, as far as Moriarty though, it's I really don't know what to expect. They really do have a lot of different directions they can go with their draft in this final pick. So, a minute and a half to decide that, and luckily for OG, they do have the overall final pick, so Moriarty can't throw that curveball necessarily. You know, say bust out something like the Broodmother here, which right now Broodmother actually wouldn't be half bad against OG in the lineup that they have, but
OG's
they
turn
really fit
to
that
pick.
in. And interesting. So they final pick an IO. That is something. Man, Ancient Apparition would be pretty good right here if I'm OG. But fitting in Ancient Apparition to your lineup already doesn't seem like, unless you go mid Ancient Apparition. I mean, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go mid Ancient Apparition. I'm gonna make the big ballsy call here. No, it's not actually gonna happen, but yeah, it does seem like he would be pretty good. That Ice Blast alone would be very powerful this game. But no, OG. Again, you figure it's going to be a no-tail hero. It is going to be the Terrorblade. Okay. Let's mention that, but honestly, I wasn't, definitely wasn't so, that's just one of those, it's just a comfort hero, more than anything. So, it will be no-tail on his Terrorblade. Mad, going to be playing the Razor as expected. So IO, now okay, that's right. Flash played IO yesterday. Was that in the? That was in the. I think that was in the finals matchup, not against OG. No, it was against OG. He did play yesterday against. That was actually in the losing effort though. So that was the game 1 of that series. We saw him. I believe we saw him also play it later on against Singularity. As my site's not working now, but point is, I do remember being pretty impressed by his IO play. So. They got some IO synergy to go with the Gyrocopter. Figure that's going to be the hero that he's pretty much sticking to, as IO doesn't necessarily pair up with really anyone else on this team. You know, Puck is a very awkward pairing hero, especially with how he's constantly flying around and phase shifting and everything. So it's pretty much just Gyrocopter, unless you really have a core Omni Knight that just gets crazy beefy. But with this game, something tells me that's not going to happen. So here we go. Game 1 of this best of 3 now, the rematch that is. OG versus Moriarty. Again, if you're just tuning in, Moriarty defeating OG yesterday 2-1 as an open qualifier team coming into the Group A major qualifier action here. But OG getting their chance at revenge, and again, important matchup because the loser of this will have to play in the first round of the losers, the playoff, excuse me. The winner gets automatically advanced on to the quarterfinals. Is how things are looking. So. So Nataki, yeah, that's right. Nataki was a very impressive play. He actually had a very impressive puck game yesterday, especially. So, going to be playing the puck again here in the middle lane. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Nataki is what I'm going with. Nataki. Nataki just seems like it flows better. OG with the illusion strat. What a surprise. I know, right? Sticking to their guns, that's for sure.
The battle begins.
All right, bounty rune's picked up. Actually, no one getting this bounty rune yet. Oh, by the way, guys, I just found out about this graph. Look at this. OG already has a win probability this game. The Radiant is already favored to win this game. I don't know how this is determined because the game literally just started, and they didn't even get both bounty runes yet. But somehow, Valve is telling us, Lord Gaben is telling us that OG is predicted to win this game, 62 to 38%. That is some bias right there, man. People say I'm a biased caster. That is biased Valve right here. Does it go by draft even? Like that would be really interesting if it like takes the draft into consideration and like win percentages and crap. Huh. Anyways, top lane already got some good action. Io Bane going up against the Doom Tusk while Gyrocopter just tries to farm. So it is going to be defensive tri-lane coming out here from the Dire team. Do have our middle matchup again, Razor versus Puck, and like you're saying, Puck feels like should be pretty comfortable in this matchup. Probably pretty even overall. Doesn't have to worry about the static link too much. Bottom lane, Terrorblade, he's having a pretty free time against Omni Knight right now. Omni Knight, not much. He's just going to run in and throw out a Purification, looks like. But good job by No-Tell, actually, microing the illusion away, making sure not to give him the free bounty there. Obviously, he's played the hero plenty. And he's going to lose the illusion. That's going to say that. Using it to help tank up at the tower, though. Makes sense, as you got Fly doing the pull. Oh, Neutral's helping with that stomp. Bounty rune going to be picked up by Fly, and he's actually going to go for the other one, too. Even the Invis rune here. See if he can manage to pick that up, but Blink, he's really insisting on killing the Centaur, man. He's just going to, I was going to say, he could have won Purification. He's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. He's just going to run out Fly with that Degen aura, but not going to be able to stop him from getting the bounty rune. So good job by Fly there. He also has a lift. Oh, no, he uses the Fate Bolt, actually, instead of the lift there. Just mitigating some damage, too. Invis rune is still here. You see both teams know it's there. Just a matter of going to pick it up. And he will. Top lane, that's Dead Doom. Caught it. First blood coming out from Moriarty. Obviously got there kind of halfway through, but Doom left by himself. It looks like Tusk was heading back. Okay, he was shard blocking the creep wave was Derek, so he was not there for the time being, and Moriarty takes advantage of him not in the area. So the 3 versus 1, they capitalize, and they're going for it again. Nightmares put up on an S4. Here comes Tusk. Can he do something to prevent this? Puts up the snowball. Will go in for now. They're running after him. The brain stab hits. Pops the salve. Needs one more auto attack. They're not going to get it. The rock barrage in the face, and now Khan has to turn the other direction. Good shockwave coming out from S4. You do see he has an unholy aura, which no doubt helps keep him alive as well. So thank God he had the Satyr at that point. But a very close call. Again, he had a struggle last game in that best of 1 in the laning phase as the Puck against Double Dimension. Ultimately in the winning effort, though, but still was looking like it was going to be a pretty bad start so far. But at least he survives there. Again, good assistance from Jarex at the last second, too. Whoop. And that was Omni Knight going down bottom lane. Believe it or not, that happened. Looks like the Metamorphosis form coming out, and Rubik lift, zap, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Puck, oh, too much damage. Mad runs him down. Mention how Link shouldn't be an issue here for Puck. Apparently it is. He was able to sap 112 damage right there. And managed to run down Puck and secure the kill. Interesting. I feel like that shouldn't happen in a vacuum, but Dota's not played in a vacuum, believe it or not. What's the win probability now? Yep, 70-30 in favor of OG. All right. Yeah, they do have a solid start here in Terrorblade. No tell. He is off to a very good start himself. Looking good. Top lane. Gonna jump on a Doom. No Isle this time, though. Just the Bane and Gyrocopter, but still plenty of damage. He's gonna throw the Nightmare up on a Tusk. Tusk gets taken off by Doom, but Illusionist a little too slippery. He just keeps running. Oh, Doom. Okay, here's Isle, though. They were not expecting this, so fly now. It's all of a sudden a 3 versus 3. Jirax, he's going to body block. Everyone should be fine here, unless they go for a turn, actually. The Ice Shark coming out. I don't know about this decision, though. Jirax, he's going to pop the snowball. There is another person TPing in. It looks like it's going to be Razor. He jumps at the snowball, and they're going all out for Khan right here. Isle doing what he can with the tether. He does have bottle charges. He wasn't using it, though, in the last second. He goes down. They do lose Tusk, however. Lift up on a Khan. They take out Bane. Now they're focusing the Gyrocopter, but he's a little bit too slippery. Makes his way out of there, so Razor TPing in with that Eye of the Storm, clearly allowing OG to come out on top there of that exchange. And make it a 2-for-1 at the top lane. Jerax, he actually ports middle to soak up some experience, though.
Gold is a great
As Puck does hit level 6 here, so Dream Coil is going to be ready.
You shall not.
See if he can make a play with it in the near future. Bottom lane. On Terrorblade. Does have Metamorphosis, but Isle's coming in. And
Is under attack.
No Tail's going to hold off.
Where's my pension?
Razor 31-11 though, Puck 25-12. Again, Razor does have that kill as well in the middle lane that he's working off of. So the slight advantage for Mad. Playing very well. Nice counter word, by the way. Top lane, Bane is pissed off, but they don't want to dive too deep, especially with Fly TPing in. Not worth it. In fact, they're pinging out as if they want to go. Infernal Blade hits. Curry's delivering something. It's like the phase boots. Khan just constantly running back in. Has him the Rock Barrage coming up. He's going to run it S4. Going to be lifted up, though. Khan is getting too greedy. Maybe not, because they do have Omni-Knight nearby. He needs a heal, though, at the last second. Barely coming out. Puts a repel on, and Fly is going to die. Oof. You know what? That was one thing about watching Khan. We got to see him in 6 games yesterday because both of the series went the distance. He's an aggressive player. He is not afraid to run at you. Have trusted his teammates. And sometimes it was silly. It was, frankly, not the best decisions. But right there, that was just a ballsy play on his part, and having trust in his teammate, no doubt, to keep him alive. So ends up getting the kill on Rubik because of it. As Terrorblade will walk away. TP rotation's coming in. Top lane. Omni-Knight now finding himself up here by himself. Puts on a repel. Has another purification in 4 seconds. Here comes Puck with that Drink Coil S4. Can't take the snap. He ends up going down, though. Really didn't have a decision. Purification will finish him off, and Puck now looking for the kill on Jirax. He needs to play defensively, though, or maybe not. Lucerio forward. He goes for the greedy play. He is not dead just at phase shift to avoid the tower damage, but he's going to get taken out. Yeah, he went for the kill rather than playing defensively, and now Blink's actually in trouble, being sapped a lot of damage. Mad running in, already up to 70+ now. A couple of auto attacks could do him in. Has a purification in 3 seconds. Not in time. Eye of the Storm again, doing plenty of work from Razor. So Mad's rotations have been very powerful for OG. He is now 1-0-3. And taking a look at the net worth, he is up there as actually him and No-Tail are on top of the charts right now with how things are looking.
Dire's top tower is
So now
under
looking back
attack.
at that prediction, not prediction, with
Radiant's
probability,
middle tower is
74 to
under
26. How about that?
Double damage.
As Bane picks up a double damage rune, heading towards the bottom lane. They would like to get a kill down here on the Doom, perhaps. just spamming that shockwave. Ooh, almost got caught by Nightmare. Manages to avoid it, though. Omni Knight does have Guardian Angel now ready. Terrorblade running at him, though, has a Sunder.
Dire are scanning.
They're scanning the area. They do see, obviously, multiple heroes there. So realizing it's not worth making a play down here, instead they'll back off for now. Gyrocopter wondering about maybe stacks in the jungle yet, but nothing like that going on. He's trying to finish some drums, at least for the time being. Top lane, they're running after Terrorblade, but they don't really have catch right now. Bane is now here, though. No-Tail go a little bit too close. Maybe. Do they have enough burst? He has a Sunder, remember. Can he get the Sunder off? Yes, he can. He turns on to Omni Knight, and Omni Knight's going to fall because of it. They needed the burst enough. That was the question, and the answer was they did not have it. And the turn is real. Double kill for No-Tail. Sunder's pretty good. 825 damage ability. No big deal. Oh, and by the way, it makes his life back to full. Doom is applied to Gyrocopter. Isle's coming in for the heal, though. Tusk is going to get taken out, and Doom himself walks it off, so catching that kind of halfway through. But clearly victory of a fight there for Moriarty. Back to the middle lane, Mad. Legion some more damage, and top lane, apparently they're still going. Blink is back in, he pops the Guardian Angel. But this Metamorphosis, they're fighting into it, not the best decision to be making. The lift is up, Blink's not going to get away. Another double kill for No-Tail. You know, didn't catch that first action, but it kind of just figured that they wouldn't necessarily run into it. But S4 bottom lane is going to be taken up by Al, but at what cost now? Mad running in again with the rotations, gets another kill, this one onto the Wisp. And he'll back off before Gyrocopter can do too much to him. But now this Terrorblade is really scary. 5,700 net worth for him. He actually went to drums first, and he's well on his way to a Dragonlance now. So far, OG's definitely getting the better of Moriarty here in game number 1.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Moriarty, it's about getting the drums finished on Gyrocopter. And playing around the Metamorphosis. I mean, Metamorphosis is obviously on cooldown now. They know this. And I was going to say, maybe now grouping up, making a push on an objective. It looks like they're doing that bottom lane. Puck does have his Veil finished as well. So this is a pretty good opening now for Moriarty to get some kills. And maybe Jarak's going to be one of those kills. They find him. Veil's put out. The Fiend's Grip coming, and that's an easy kill. So a good find there for Moriarty. Exactly what they need right now. Bottom lane, they're kind of running at each other, figuring that they can win this man fight, and Matt will just run away, realizing they don't have any control. Knows Isle with that Gyrocopter, he's like, all right, I'll just press phase boots and run. Yeah, that's Terrorblade though for you. It's crazy to think, like, if they managed to kill No-Tail up here when they went on with their 3 heroes with the setup, then of course things are completely different right now. But that Sunder ability is so game-changing at points. And that's one of those right there. Because he got the Sunder off, he turned for a double kill. He got a couple kills, and after that, it's just kind of that snowball of events that happens. And instead of Moriarty, you know, having a net worth lead themselves, all of a sudden you got OG up 2,000 and No-Tail's continuing to be top of the game, and now pushing the mid tower with another Metamorphosis. So again, that's up. So if you're Moriarty, you're probably not wanting to pick a fight right now. Doom's also in the area with his ulti ready.
Dire's middle tower is under
Puck,
attack.
oh, he's going to be found. Doom's going to be applied. Yep, they're going to doom him up. That's an easy kill on a Puck because of it. Down goes Bane as well. And OG's just running at Moriarty now. Moriarty choosing to try to defend somewhat, and clearly not the best decision. Now, they are split pushing both lanes while this is happening. So, yeah, they were very spread out here. At least going to get the Tier 1 bottom, it looks like, in response. As they do lose the Tier 2 middle, but TP's coming in. They got to be careful. Here comes a call down. Terrorblade is here. He has a Sunder, though. He's going to use it on a con running after him. Reflections put up. Not enough chase, though, so they'll deny the tower in the end. And Doom went to the top lane to defend it up there. against the Omni Knight.
Almighty money.
OG's clicking much better today, I'll say that. Obviously, there's days where teams just aren't necessarily looking the best. Today, feels like OG's clicking pretty well. They're making very good play across the board. Rotations are great. Communications on point. So Moriarty definitely having their work cut out for them.
The time. Invisibility.
But this is a makeup of a team with a good call down with the Dream Coil. You know, catching Terrorblade in a silence before he can Sunder, etc. Definitely potential still for our dire side, but OG's not making it easy. Yeah, we have a lot of drums this game, don't we? Wait. This doesn't show items anymore? This used to show items. Meanwhile, middle lane, Jarex goes down, no tail, Sunder in 5. Oh, 4, 3, 2, 1. He has Sunder, he has Sunder, he has Sunder, he's gonna use it right here. Gyrocopter's in trouble now. Nope, the Fiend's Grip locking down Terrorblade. Where's the support? They get here late. Mad is here. They get the kill on Gyrocopter. They will lose Terrorblade, but he bought the time necessary for Mad to set up for a triple kill ultimately. As he gets, what did he get before that? He killed Flash as well. All the way at the bottom lane before rotating to the middle lane. Oh my gosh, that Sun. The Sunder's been so big this game. Several times now for Terrorblade. Wait, I'm a little good. This doesn't show items anymore. Interesting. Show up. Well, okay. That's a different way to show items, I guess. It's not like it was before. Huh. Anyway, let's talk about the drums. Yeah, they have 3 drums. You got Doom, Razor, and Terrorblade. All the cores on the Radiant side with drums. And also on the Dire side, same thing. Omni Knight and Gyrocopter at least. Now the drums here. Not going to see it on Puck. 5 drums this game. Not a big deal. Doom onto Omni Knight top lane. He's dead. Death summary. How did that happen? Doom's pretty good. Puck gets away. Io is level 6 now. Looks like he did use his relocate earlier. Didn't catch that one, but 20 more seconds, he'll have another relocate ready to go. Gyrocopter. Looks like a Hurricane Pike is going to be his build of choice against the Razor especially. Makes sense.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
Guys, Resolution had a date at a pizza parlor or something like that, I heard. So that's why he's not here. We shouldn't have to keep saying that. Come on.
Under attack.
Top lane. Omni Knight's dead again.
I join.
They just collapse on top of him. No-tail, just using his Metamorphosis, so they're definitely going to transition into the top tier 3 tower. And how does Moriarty start this, especially now without the Omni Knight? The Fiend's Grip locked Illusionist, though, is going to die during his Fiend's Grip. Pretty quickly, in fact. And yeah, they cannot defend this right now. Gyrocopter's now coming back. He throws down the Kana, but they lose Flash in the meantime. He buys back, and so does Bane. Very early buybacks here, but they want to do what they can to hold. 8 more seconds. Omni Knight will be back up. As you already have No-Tail with a triple kill, though, in this fight. Out goes the tower. The lift up is on the Puck. He gets the Dream Coil off at least in the phase shift. He's good for now. He got his Dream Coil down. Can he actually get out? Yes, the illusory overway. So he's going to be good. Relocate was used. Looks like it's going to be going back to it. Guardian Angel used, but it's stolen in reaction, and everyone's immune to physical in the fight right here. Eventually it's going to be wearing off, though. Bane will go down now. Nataki jumping back in with another Waning Rift. Guardian Angels have been worn off by now, though. Blink, he's going to be lifted up, has his Purification, will throw it out, just delaying the inevitable. Doom is applied to Puck, and look at Matt in the background, just running down Flash. Meanwhile, on that Io, Khan is doing what he can with the flat cannon auto attacks, but OG rolling over Moriarty again now here. Just like their previous series against Double Dimension, they're at a point now where they're just going to keep going. Constant reset, and go, go, go. Snowball, that's going to be pretty deep. Tusk, Jarex, all right. He's playing a distraction. Fortification. Oh, they're gonna save the melee racks, actually. It is only 19 minutes into the game, so still pretty early on. And now it's retreat time for OG. And Fly is going to not TP out. And they also caught Terrorblade here. No Sunder. Okay, so actually going to be a decent finish for Moriarty. A couple of kills that they get. And the fact that they saved the racks, actually. Not too shabby, considering. Yeah, a lot happened there. Multiple buybacks. You see the gold change. I mean, both teams went up in gold. It actually ended up being fairly even.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, invisibility.
Radiant's middle tower is under
So
attack.
Gyro now has that Hurricane Pike finished.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Again, in hindsight,
Dyer's
OG's decision to
bottom
push
tower
into
is
the
under
racks
attack.
there especially. Perhaps a little too greedy.
A prize.
Allowing Moriarty to fight back and now find more room for the Gyro. Puck, for that matter, his blink finished.
Dyer's
2,500
bottom
gold
tower
about
is
saved
under
up, so
attack.
Puck, he's got plenty to work with. As far as what item he's going to get next. Still sitting on the brown boots. Oh, Fiend's Grip, Lockdown Doom. There is support nearby, though, and that's Tusk. Not in time, though. All he can do is shard and run. And actually, the Nightmare catches Jarex, but now Gyrocopter. Oh, boy. He did not want that. And Taki also jumps in to join the party. That's probably not the best decision. He Tranquils, realizing his bad decision, and is now trying to run. Flash is going to heal him up.
Radiant's top
Does have the
tower is
relocate,
under
uses
attack.
it, gets away.
Radiant structures are fortified.
But they lose Gyrocopter. He's dead for 30. You see
Radiant's
OG making their way to the
tower
top
has
lane.
fallen.
They're going to use the creep wave mid to push the racks up top. Try to force a buyback out of
Dyer's middle
Gyrocopter,
tower
if anything.
is under attack.
But no fortification means easy tower
Radiant's
kill.
top tower
Easy rack
is
kill,
under
that is.
attack. Top barracks
Especially with
has
that
fallen.
metamorphosis. So yeah, OG eventually comes back and will finish the job as they take out the
Dyer's
racks. So
top
Gyrocopter up in about
barracks
10
has
seconds. I'm
fallen.
sure OG will fall back for good now. What did he steal? Looks like he got Purification on Rubik. We see some level
Dyer's
15s
top
taking
shrine
place.
is under attack.
Glancing through. Hell, 20 move speed. Puck on the other side. A spell lamp with intelligence. What's the win probability? Okay, yeah. 79 to 21%.
Dyer's
Favor
top
of
shrine has
OG.
fallen.
At its peak, it
Radiant's
was
bottom
up
tower
there.
is under attack. Dyer are scanning.
Oh, Razor. Pretty aggressive. He has a BKB, though. Full 10 seconds, ready to go. He's living life on the edge. There is a Fiend's Grip lockdown. There's a Hurricane Pike pushback. Out comes a BKB. Illusionist looking for his chance of a Fiend's Grip. Lift on Omni-Knight, puts a repel on. He has Guardian Angel. He is going to use it at the last second. It's not going to be enough, though, and he gives up Guardian Angel to Rubik as a result. So a very desperate play from the Omni-Knight. Doesn't work out in the end. Fly now has that GA to use if need be, and they don't need it yet. Puck, he'll just have to make his way back to base, but more onslaught from OG, pushing out Moriarty. You see back here, and almost in a flank spot, Flash is ready to go with a tether. And a relocate, actually. Oh, no, he doesn't have the mana for it, actually. So they're going to flank. Out comes a Trinkle, but there's the GA use from Fly that he stole just seconds ago. And Puck lifted up, puts the phase shift on. He's surviving for now, but the link is up from Mad. Mad's 217 plus damage. They get the kill on a Puck. And you see Gyrocopter just keeping his distance. He'll finally force staff into the base. So they're not going to get the racks just yet, but they get another buyback. This one on a Puck. And over here, Bane's TPing in. They're going to drop Jirax, actually.
Shut your eyes and dream of me.
So Moriarty, again, getting something in the end. But ultimately, the lead continues to grow for OG. 11,000 net worth now in their favor. No-Tail. His own BKB in the works. He finishes his Hurricane Pike as, oh, that's IO. Relocating in, not the best decision. Puck Managed to get the phase shift off, and he's good for now. Maybe it was a good decision in the end. They're going to get the kill on a Terrorblade, actually. He had a Stunner, couldn't get it off, though. S4, he's charging in. No Doom. He's going to run in with that Shadow Blade. They get the kill on Omni Knight, and now more follow-up Gyrocopter. As Rubik joins the party, verification kill from him in about 5 seconds. Enough damage to take a Gyrocopter before, and Bane being run down. The homing missile will save Bane for now. They find a lot of death over Fly. The Inferno Blade dot, and Fly will finish the job with the Blake purification. Getting the kill. So very offensive relocate there for Moriarty in a game like this where they're playing from behind to go that offensive. Pretty risky maneuver. And, I mean, sure they killed Terrorblade, but obviously they lose 3 in the process. And probably going to lose Roshan now. (89-11). That win percentage keeps going up here for OG. Is there a way to show the win percentage just on the UI itself? I think that I heard something about that. But I'm supposed to grab. I'll look in between games and see if there is. Because that's one of those like ridiculously and frankly just kind of unnecessary stats, but it's also fun to look at times too. Anyways, Roshan goes down. That's a Terrorblade, I'm guessing. Yeah, he gets the Aegis. So working on his own BKB now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Io, he's dead. Gonna get caught out over here. Meanwhile, over here, they're just splitting both supports. So Io's actually still alive. He managed to live. Terrorblade still wanting to find him and will do so. So ultimately, both supports do go down.
Bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom
Omni Knight just trying to push out middle the best that he can. See his build from Solar Crest, doing very utility heavy. Puck choosing to go the Lincolns. And of course, great against a hero like Doom. And Rubik, etc. But their base is dying yet again. Metamorphosis form is active. Fortification. They will not have Bane for 13 seconds. Isles up at 4. Ooh, the shards, but a good hike away. So Fortification now down, and Match is running at them, zoning them out here. Again, he still has that BKB at 10. No, it's actually at 8 seconds. He's used it a couple times. Anyways, call down. Might use it right here. Nope, not even needed. Crimson Guard coming out from the Radiant side. Somebody has it. Looks like it is Doom, actually. So pops a Crimson Guard. They're just destroying the racks in the middle lane. Illusion is going to be locked down. Eventually killed off. Feed Script stolen by Fly, actually locking out Gyrocopter himself. The repel, though, into the BKB. Gyrocopter still plenty alive because of that. He's sitting his ground. The Fly Cannon actually doing good damage right here. Hurricane Pike pushback. Buyback from Io. He's coming back in now. Razor managed to barely live for the time being. But once again, Moriarty going to try to chase him out of the base. But we've seen several times that backfire also. Fly's making some big plays, maybe not so much. He jumped into a suicidal spot, and he goes down. So Big Daddy No Down now also in trouble. He does have a stunner. Going to use it right there onto Khan. Before continuing to run, he has an Aegis as well. Worst case here. So again, Moriarty insisting on them continuing to go, though they know he doesn't have that Metamorphosis, however. Buyback on Rubik, and OG knows they want to fight this now. Out comes a Crimson Guard. They will take out Terrorblade, popping the Aegis, though, but Rubik's going to be joining the fight once again. He's still something. Looks like the Waning Rift there. Jarek's Walrus Punch. S4 sitting on top of Puck. Are we going to have a Doom soon? No, we're not. It's still 86-second cooldown, but they kill Omni Knight as well as the Io. That Drink Coil locking them all in place, and actually Fly's almost dead because of it. And then Taki's going back and wants to come Fly. That'll be a dieback on a Rubik. OG, though, they're still fighting strong. Double damage on Terrorblade. Metamorphosis still 50 seconds before that's back up. He's going to go for the melee form against Khan. Probably a battle he's not going to win, though. Realizing that, continuing to run. So Moriarty, actually, is looking okay in this fight. But then you remind yourself that their base is nearly evaporated. I mean, they still have the bottom portion left, but the mid and top is basically all gone. We have the tier 4 towers even taking some good damage already. So another case of it's like it's an okay hold for Moriarty, but they can't really be having that right now to win this game. They need to win these fights somehow and then push off of it. They can't do that, though, so all that's going on here is they're staying in it. That's exactly what's happening. Lincoln's finished on Puck now. Mention how important that is for him to have. Gyrocopter needing that butterfly. Also see, it's all the power of the BKB that last fight. I mean, despite Fly locking him down that whole time with the Fiend's Grip, he was basically taking no damage.
Dire are scanning.
That might have been because GA, though, to be fair. that would actually make more sense. I think he basically had Repel and GA.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's bottom shrine is under
But yeah,
attack.
Gyro definitely needs that butterfly, if anything, to deal some good damage. Because right now, with this build, the Hurricane Pike into the BKB, not necessarily dealing the most damage. Physical presence is pretty weak right now. You also have armor up the wazoo on Terrorblade. Raises, a fair amount of 17, so... Whoa, what's going on over here? Bane, he just likes to Fiend's Grip people just randomly. It feels like he just likes to be a distraction. Eventually he's going to go down, though. Back over here. Terrorblade has a Sunder once again. Here, Doom going up. Oh, we caught Omni Knight. That's big. GA is ready to go. He's going to be actually taken back, relocated with the IO. So Doom hopefully will be wearing off soon, allowing him to do something in this fight. But for now, all he can do is stand nearby, watch his teammate die in front of his eyes. The GA finally comes out at the last second, and it will keep Khan alive. The Doom wearing off just in time to keep him alive for the time being. They do lose their supports, though. But again, their base is just evaporating. Mega creeps have now been spawned in favor of OG. So Moriarty, some clutch plays, but it just will not matter in the long run. GG, well played. Being called game one. Going to OG here in this best of 3 series. So again, very well played by them. Moriarty putting up a hell of a fight. No doubt, props to them too, but OG got comfort hero, specifically, again, the Terrorblade in the hands of No-Tell. And I look back at the top lane. It kind of goes back to that, what I was talking about, where if they managed to kill Terrorblade there with that burst damage earlier on in the game, then who knows how different this game would have been. Because they don't. He gets a Sunder off. He gets a double kill. He gets another double kill a minute later because of the situation, and it just kind of snowballs off of that. So much of Dota is all about that momentum and capitalizing on those big plays. So very, very close call at the top lane specifically, but overall, great effort from OG across the board. I got to say, Fly played a fantastic Rubik, too. He was stealing and making big plays throughout that game, from Fiend's Grip to GA to he had a lot to steal that game with multiple heroes. So well played by him. Rubik proved to be a very, very powerful pick as well. And you know what? Props to Matt. I know Matt's been getting a lot of shit, frankly, because he's a stand-in for Resolution here, and people talking about that. Oh, they lost to Moriarty yesterday, and it's naturally and not necessarily fairly, but people are going to be looking at that. Oh, well, that's the reason. But boy, did he go off this game. 12-0-15. Here on Razor. He made a statement, if anything, this game for sure. So, but it is just game number 1. Not to set things up necessarily, but yesterday's series, OG also won the first game, and then Moriarty won the next 2. We'll see. We'll see what happens here today. So once again, I'm BreakyCPK, tuning into the MDL European coverage, Group A action. We got OG versus Moriarty. OG up 1-0. Stay tuned, guys. We'll be back. Game number 2.